We are back in T-Pox and we're going to see if we can finish the quests in here. Let's bring up the 2 quests are in here. We've got Kill Savant and Overseer T-Pox. So we just need to possibly level 1 more in here, which I'm hoping shouldn't be too difficult. We'll clear this corridor and then grab Savant. So I get 0.3 XP for Savant and a gem, which I'm pretty sure I'm already wearing. Yeah, I am. That's a shame. It'd be nice if they didn't just repeat items that you can already pick up. That one was tougher than it feels like it needed to be. Nope. My last night shift tonight. I booked some annual leave to break up the next year with some holidays. Some that are full weeks off, some that are just a Thursday and a Friday off. Just to break up the year, and then once those are approved, I'll see what holidays that leaves me for the beginning part of next year. Not sure I had that on or not. Okay. It was a bit tough, I'm not gonna lie. What do I get? I suppose I'll get that gem, but I'm already wearing it, so it's not really a great benefit to me, but we'll pop it in the down there. Oh, my kit looks good. I suppose it's good XP. There's plenty of them, and they're respawning reasonably quickly. Oh, I don't need two of those, do I? So I can get rid of one of them. Salvage those. See, I'm clicking that too quickly and I'm cancelling my attack. I'm probably doing that more than I realise. I've got the mats yet to improve those. Still not yet. Those are, but I haven't started. Those are part way through. Those are part way through, and I really need some more boots. Let's go and see if we can find Teapot then. Sometimes it just lands right. You get the slowed style, then you parry, and you get the first style. So I clicked it too quick again. just want to have a look around here because curious in another realm, similar layout. There's two little pockets here, left and right, that's got some named mobs in. Yes, they are. Okay, so that's how hard an orange named can be. I needed to use my heal pot. That was pretty good. That's all those named ones there, apart from the red one. So, we'll chop our way back to the ramp and then go and find Overseer Teapot. So the experience for those named ones was pretty good because they were all first time kills. And they were all orange to me. So we'll go and check out what level Overseer Teapot is. Though I think from the objective quest he's read to me, so I might just have to finish leveling this to 33 before I take him on, to be fair. So that might just be a level too high for me, even with a heal pot on board. Shame that's not two-handed. Oh, I've been in here about, what, 40 minutes? And I came in at freshly levelled, and I'm already on 6 bubs, so... But finding those named ones helped give me a boost. And killing Savant. So there's Director Botok just on that platform. We'll have a look at him in a minute. And just clear the pathing. So I've got somewhere to stand. Good grief. Missing all round. I don't mind if they miss as much as I do. Right, I want some boots rather than gauntlets, really. They're exactly the same as I've got on.
Thank you for the follow, Half Day 28.
Oh, hi Half Day.
28 said, hey.
Nice to have you with us. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Half Day. That sounds like a really good plan. It's my last night shift of the week tonight. So I'm here in Teapox. This is my second day in here. And we're working our way up to killing the last named mob in here.
Nice. I've been trying to get this game to start for about an hour now.
Oh.
Can't get the game path to work.
Are you allowing it as an administrator?
Yes.
I've already got that one. That's okay. Yeah, not sure how to troubleshoot that for you.
All good.
Hopefully it'll just pop in. Is it the client or the launcher you're having trouble with? Come on, I need to land some styles.
I tried both.
Ah. Now then, if Hobby was up, I would ask. Anyone else in my chat had an issue with loading the game? I don't know whether Loopback's in. He downloaded it a couple of days back and has been playing. Wonder if he had any issues with it. I've heard people saying there's issues with the DLL files, but I don't know really what that means, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh god, this is close. He might kill me. Please don't die.
I can just watch you play it, smile and hope when beta ends they have it worked out.
Ah, see, beta might... Oh, look at that. That was so close. Beta's going to be for another while yet, I think. There was talks of October, but nothing's been released officially, so... But I can ask if anybody has come across that issue and see what the fix might be, and I can let you know next time you're in chat. Okay, well that was disappointing. That was really close, but not close enough. Right, I've got a few... What have I got? I don't know what they are. Do I need a forge for these ones? I don't know. Yeah, but watching is a good idea because you get a little idea of the gameplay. Oh, they must be... Oh, it's a shield. Okay. Is it any good? Oh, it's... Cleric shield, maybe? That'll be a no. Hammer. Can I do a hammer? I can. And what about a mace? I can. And another shield. Small shield. 100% mace. It's not bad, but my cleric is templated, so I don't need that. And a hammer, 96% quality. Jaw wield. Okay, interesting. Right, let's just do some quick crafting. I'll just do some quick trinketing to clear my backpack. Hopefully it won't be too long. And then we can decide where we're going next. What cloth have we got? Gossamer.
What level are you?
I am 32. So this is my two-handed paladin. On here you have got option to spec swap, so I could keep this toon slot, name and everything, and reallocate all my points and make it sword and board. So that's a really nice feature on here. And I think you can have 5 different specs, which saves you so many character slots if you want to experiment. That's everything, so let's just sell the cloth. Just do some leather working. It's a really nice free shard though. Have you played any Eden? Have you been over there?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a very different pace to Eden.
From season 1.
Yeah. So this is more classic. Slower, very slow compared to Eden with leveling, but still quicker than classic used to be. Original used to be. But I really like the pace. I think they've got it set just right. So they're not going to do any seasons on here as well.
I like the slower pace.
Yeah, I do. You get to know the character better, don't you? So, for me, I've always been an Alb girly. It's where we started the game originally when we first played. The guild that we play with, they tend to prefer Midgard, so I had to get used to playing some of those characters. And I think if I'd have been on Eden at that pace, I just would not have got the character at all. There's some that I still don't fully understand how to play. But this is my only paladin on here. I have got a level 50 necro and a level 50 cleric, so we use that for farming, obviously. And I've got a Spirit Master, Thane and Scold at 50 on the other realms. So we've played a lot more Midgard, obviously, as you can tell. What do you favour? Are you Alb or Hib? Which realm do you lean towards? Oh, well, I'm kind of disappointed now. I feel like I ought to go back to Teapox now.
I started DAOC as a LAL but moved to mid after Tor came out.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I think it helps when you come up against enemy players if you've played the different realms, because you kind of get an idea of their strengths. Right now I'm hating Bone Dancers, so that's probably the character I should play to understand it. But it's like with everything, isn't it? I guess people play it well or play it badly. So we've got DF here on Blackthorn. We've got Thidranki is our BG Battlegrounds. You go in at level 10, it's 10 to 35, and they bolster low players so that it makes it more of an even playing field. Population is still very low. Hang on, let me see how many players are on.
Yeah, I was about to say 10 to 35. Big gap.
It is, yeah, absolutely. But the bolstering kind of works. So there's currently 70 players on at the moment, so that's split 21 Alb, 25 mid, 14 Hib. And you can see where people are favouring to play. Lots of casters. There is some frontiers action often going on. Let's have a look at the war map. Yeah, so obviously we haven't got DF at the minute. Mid are having a rampage. If you like that kind, that kind of play, I don't love playing RBR if I'm honest, just because I don't feel I'm very good at it. Although I have been enjoying my Reaver in the Battlegrounds. I think that's probably the first character I've played in there that I feel like I can actually contribute, like keep up and play, and benefit the team. So yeah, all I'm doing here is obviously salvaging the field. You can salvage your items up to a certain point. You do have to do some crafting, so get your skills up.
If I get this to work, I was going to try Wiz or RM.
Right, yeah. I've got a fire wizard. I haven't played it much. The thing with the casters is solo leveling can be a bit tricky, can't it, until you get high enough to get some decent spells. But they are good in a group. The casters that have got pets work really well. So the Necro is awesome for getting you some cash. Kabbalist and Thurgis, they both work well. Spirit Master, Bone Dancer, obviously. So I think those are good opening characters to get you some cash. On this server, the crafting system, they've got it perfect. It opens up a separate user interface. So you'll see I've got a lot of macros along the bottom. So I've got BT Map, which is a system that shows you all of your quests, and you can hand in the quests. You don't have to run back and forth to the quest givers. It shows you where the quest mobs are. It shows you which parts of the map you've opened up. The craft macro brings up the interface for all your crafting, so you can't see it on my screen at the minute. Sadly, I would have to have another monitor to be able to show you what's going on there. But you can do all of the craft skills, so you can do alchemy, fletching, everything. You earn experience from crafting if you go and speak to the crafting master first. So if, say, you want to do fletching, go and find the fletching master, speak to them, do your fletching, and you get XP, and so you can actually level a character quite convincingly just by doing some crafting at the beginning. They have little pop-up quests in game as well that drop echoes, so you can get experience from those. Those are a nice boost.
Green_leaf_terrain said, nerd nerd nerd.
Yes, here I am, spouting again. You probably know more than I do now, Greenleaf, even though you haven't played.
Heyday28 said, haha.
These are all things that we've come across as we've been playing, and I guess they're there in the notes, but sometimes we found things out.
Green_leaf_terrain said, this game is for nerds.
Yeah, so get it downloaded, mate. Come on. I know you keep telling me you're waiting for it to go live. I want to see you in action, Leafy. Right, so I've crafted up everything. Now I've got 11 plat on board.
I cannot use Discord.
Oh. Typing just takes too blooming long, doesn't it, when you're in a party. I need to sell all of these, so I've got a sell macro as well. There we go. And now I'm nearly on 12 plat. Right, I think I might go back to T-Box. I feel like I need to, and can I remember how to get there? Let me have a look. I think it was Black Mountains South. And what's the nearest? I'd go to Humberston and get a horse north. Humberton, sorry. Oh, and I haven't come to Humberton, I've come to the place above that. Humberton, there we go. Stable master, where are you? There you are. Now, where can I get to that's north? Snowdonia Fortress is north. And then I'll jump off at the top of the map. So my boots are green. I really do need some new boots, and if I don't get any drop I might have to make myself some. Mama needs some new shoes. The nice thing here is as well, if you craft your own items or somebody crafts you something to wear, through the crafting window you can enhance the item, so it'll level 3 levels with you, so you don't outgrow it quite so quickly, and it increases in condition. If I can show you the info on my chest plate, you can see it's enhanced completion to 100%. So some items that you get dropped, you can enhance as well. This one's still working on it, 59%. And you do it by popping it in your inventory and then go into the craft window, enhance, and it'll tell you what materials you need, what raw materials. That is hindered as well. Oh, I didn't get any speed. That was a rookie mistake. It's hindered by your skill level.
Heyday28 said, okay, turns out after re-downloading it 7 times it works.
Well, it just, there you go, it was just testing your persistence. How much do you really want it? Oh, awesome. So you'll be rolling an alb?
Ha ha.
I wonder what it was. This doesn't make any sense, does it? They have been working on the launcher for a long time, and we've had multiple
Might try
upgrades.
RM first.
Yeah, yeah. I have a Rune Master, but I'm not really sure if I can remember how to play it. That's the problem. I do tend to flit around and play one character for a few streams and then get bored and change my mind and go somewhere else. But then I come onto it and I go, how do I play this again? So it takes me a little while to get back in the swing of things. Oh, so it'll be a bit of nostalgia for you, Half Day, then. Did you play Classic? And then all the free shards, like Phoenix and... can't think of any others. Okay. Teapot, I'm coming for you. Right, let me buff. So, Eden had the realm buffer, where you could get your realm enhancements. Here, they don't have those, but you can craft up barrels that have got buffs in them. There's only a couple of levels. There's a level 10 one and a level 36 one.
Been playing off and on since 2002.
Oh, right, yeah, OG, yeah, that's a long time ago, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of when we started, Hubby and I. Right, should be able to make my way back down to where my grave was. And I've got a quest for those cave fishes. Not that it'll give me any experience, but it tidies up my quest log. I started it, so I will finish. So yeah, I tend to play every afternoon, and then we're in a guild, and we play with American and Canadians, so we play at their time zone, which means we get up at 3:30 in the morning to join them to play. Currently my work schedule means I can only join 2 of those sessions, 2 out of the 3 for the week. But yeah, that just adds another layer to gameplay, playing in a team. And we'll do mad things like make an entire group of clerics, smite clerics, or an entire group of thanes, and just do that for the lols. But that's what testing the game's about, isn't it? That's what beta testing is. So we've tried all sorts. But we've got some very knowledgeable players in the guild as well, and I've learnt a lot from them, certainly. Because I used to just come in and play willy-nilly really, sort of kind of sloppy. Wasn't that interested in resists and points and things like that. But I have a little bit more, and persisting with the characters a little bit more to learn, especially the caster classes, especially the ones with pets, because right, that's that one finished. So I'm going to my user interface for my map, and I can see my rewards, and there's nothing much I want to wear, so I'll just grab something that I can break down for the mats. Right, which way do I want to go? That way. Now then, I could hang about and level, because the juggernauts were high enough to level me. It might not be very interesting to watch. But we all know grinding is part of the game. Before I take on Botok and Teapot. I do have those other orange named ones down that end of that chamber as well. Oh, I'm so happy somebody's come in and found Blackthorn. They really do deserve the support. It's a cracking server, and they are very attentive, and they want player feedback, and they act on any bugs quickly and fix things for you. Oh my goodness, come on. Stop messing about, just kill it. Thank you. Oh, good grief. So much missing.
Forgot how much power sucks at low levels.
It certainly does. Yeah, lots of sitting down and waiting for it to clock back up. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You get to a certain point with the caster where all of a sudden you'll get a spell that just changes it, and it seems to fly then. But up to that point, it's hard work. I think that's the same with the melee characters as well. They don't hand it to you quite as easily as on Eden. I did play Eden a few times, but I didn't like the vibe. I was in a constant state of, I've levelled again, what do I get now? And not really knowing how to use the spells correctly, and so many drops thrown at you. And it was just training quest after training quest. I understand it's to get to 50 for It's a different objective there, isn't it? I get that. Right, we will try this room again. We've got plenty of oranges to go out. We've got Savant in the back. And we're nearly at 3 bulbs needed, so we will work our way along this side. If I can taunt one, there we go. Oof, come on. That's my slowed style. There's the first in the chain. Oh, I didn't get the second one. Let's try again. Nope. It's good to get your alchemy up a little way in the beginning, because you can make your own pots, your own power pots and things. Obviously, you need to get some money to do that, so it is catch-22.
Where do you get buffs?
Yeah, that's what, yeah, alchemy, yes. There is Market Explorer in the housing zone, so some people have them power pots and things, and endurance pots, heal pots available on the market, but again, you need some money. But it'll come. It's
Thanks.
yeah, it's not too slow that it's painful like live used to be, where you couldn't even afford to buy a horse ride somewhere, so you'd end up running everywhere. And all you could have was dropped items. So yeah, you get an item in your backpack and you just right click it and salvage it. It breaks down into the materials, and then if you do /macro/craft, that opens up the interface. There's 3 tabs along the bottom. Crafting, get your base skills, which is your cloth working, leather working, metal working and woodworking. Get those up first. And then your enhance button shows you what you've got in your backpack. You hover over the item, click it, and it'll show you the materials you need to enhance it. /macro/BT map opens up your interface for your quests.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. I also have one for training, for selling, for salvaging, and for buffs. So you can buff yourself. Obviously a paladin doesn't have a great choice, but other characters get quite a few self buffs. Oh, every town that you visit, half day, go and speak to the channeler near the bindstone, and that opens up the teleportation system, so you can use the channeler to go to different places. Obviously you have to use horses to get there first, then go and speak to them. Any of the friendly guard towers that you come across, go inside those. Sometimes you have to climb all the way to the top, but you get experience for discovering those. You get experience for discovering mob camps and areas where mobs spawn. The other thing for XP is you might find the remains of a player, so rather than just a headstone, you'll see like a skeleton on the floor with a player tag above it. Clear all the mobs around it in an AoE kind of radius, including grey ones, and click on the remains. You'll examine the remains and then you get XP as well. But be warned, if you don't clear the area, all those mobs are drawn towards you. It's like enraging those mobs. But that can be a nice little boost of XP. But yeah, if you need an answer to a question,
Thanks
you're not
for the
sure,
info.
you're welcome. I'm probably bombarding you with too much at the minute, but there's the advice channel. People are very helpful in there. You see lots of people asking questions. People are very generous with the knowledge. But yeah, if I'm on, I'm happy to try and tell you. And if I don't know, then I'll ask and come back to you. I don't know whether I'm killing these any quicker or not. I guess we'll see with the rate of respawn. Okay, 2.2 needed. Should be able to get that, I think. And then we can have another bash at those last two named mobs. I will get my revenge. Not if I keep missing like this though. do I need a belt? Perhaps I do. Strength context. Yeah, not bad. Well, there we go. Still getting a few items replaced. How about some boots, guys? You got any boots for me? My buffs are going to go off in a moment. Yeah, so I've still got a level 10 barrel. I have made some 36s because you do get the ancient stuff drop in some of the higher level zones. 10's fine for solo leveling. You can even craft your way to like level 5. Go and choose your class without even drawing a weapon. Oh, the other thing you'll see in your main chat is a echo, Cries of a Lost Soul. If you head in the direction of that, you'll see in brackets it's got the level next to it. Try to do your level or below, and you get a nice buff from there. You might get a power regen or a melee buffer. I think there's a life tap and other ones, but you also get in your backpack echoes. Stack them up, put them over into your bar and click them, and you get a chunk of XP, and they are very worthwhile seeking out because you can level really quickly with those. Once you get close enough to the echo, you'll see perhaps some coordinates will pop up, but they tend to distinguish the mobs by them being supersized or shrunk, depending if they're already a giant. And they have like a disease spell effect on them, a brown fizzing, and it'll give you a kill count. You might have to have 6 or 10 of them. Get all the ones that are fizzing. You release the soul, he comes over to find you, and then you interact with him and choose the buff that you want. But they're definitely worth doing.
Been so long since I did task I forgot where most the mobs are.
Yeah, so that's where the BT map comes in. So I've got a macro /macro /BT map, all one word. It'll show you the zone, the level of the quest, and if you open the quest, it shows you like a spray painted area on the map where the concentration of that mob is. That's really useful because, yeah, gosh, you could be hunting around all over the world. Well, that's really useful. It shows you the items you get as a crest reward and the amount of XP, so you can pick and choose which ones are worth going and doing. Some of the green ones, green con ones are, you know, they only give you like 0.1, 0.2, so you can choose the higher ones. Obviously the higher the XP, the higher the mob's going to be to you. Right, do I need any braces? No, I've got plenty of braces. That's good. If I see you in game face to face, I'm happy to make you some items or chuck you some cash to help you on your way. More than happy for that.
Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. I know some people just like to, you know, sort of totally do it themselves, but I know it can be really difficult. I've obviously had the benefit of having hobby with characters and guild mates that have made me power pots and things like that, so yeah, happy to help. I say it's getting through those, I probably first 10 or 15 levels where your skills are kind of suckish. Okay, not so many now, and then we'll be leveled, and then we'll go and find the named. I think Teapot is still Redcon, and if he's still Redcon, then I really don't stand a chance. Possibly not even if he's OrangeCon. If you're still on Greenleaf, I was just wondering if you went onto Blackthorn's website and asked a question, reported a bug, that the issue you've got with your Discord not working with the game, they might offer you a solution or a workaround. I'm not sure if you're still in the stream. I'll catch you next time if you're not, and I'll suggest that. As I'm sure they would not want an issue like that holding players up from coming and playing. Oh, come on. Twice? Really? Right, into the home stretch. Last bubble of this level. Oh, there's a point. I don't know if I put any points in last time I levelled. Hurry up and die thing. Oh, I must have done then. That's fine. What am I going to put my points into again? So chance, keep them up, get a new one of those. Two-handed. Oh yeah, we talked about that, didn't we? We did. What's that one? Two-handed. Opening is fury. Decreases the target's attack speed. What does fury look like? Fury is that one, followed up by... Oh, okay. So... Okay. I think I've got Fury set as my... So I might replace that one. So that is my Fury. So if I put that one on top of that one, I'll get a decrease of speed. What do I get for this one? Not a whole lot, I don't think. It's just low endurance, high damage. That's something to think about. Yeah, so that's my parry. Fury is your parry. Okay. The fryers on here sadly don't work like they used to. With the heel on hit. I'm very sad about that. I always enjoyed playing a fryer. But they're not indestructible anymore.
That was added after Tor.
Yeah, and something else on one of the mid ones was shield swipe. That's not available either. Other players have talked about that. I really didn't know what shield swipe was, but hey. Apparently that was a thing. And that doesn't happen here. So we did try the fryer, but it was hard work. I'd like to see some of the Shrouded Isles maps here, the zones. That would be true nostalgia for me. Spawning a character at Caer Gothwaite. Right, so there's my announcement for an improvement to an item. It seems to do it randomly. It'll work on one piece of equipment at a time. And it's not always the one that you want it to work on. Can I enhance these yet? Have I got enough asterite? No. I desperately need some boots. Like I say, I might have to go and make myself a set of boots. Hey, there we go. Right, so open up my training window. I can do those two and another one in parry. So, new one of those. You don't need to put self buffs on the bar if you make yourself a macro. /macro /buff space target space all. Click on yourself. It'll put any available highest level of buff on yourself, and then you can click on a target member as well in your group and buff them. So that saves you space on your hotbars.
Okay, thank you, that will be nice.
Yeah. The other thing that saves you space is for the melee attacks. You can set a backup style, so that would usually be your taunt, anytime taunt. So you type in / backup style, all one word, space set, click on the icon of the attack that you want, and then if you fail to get the opening for another style, it'll revert to that one each time, so you at very least get your anytime. And then for ones that are a chain, so ones I've got are you parry and you do a style, and then the follow-up is recenter. All I need to have is the very last style of the chain on my bar. And so you'll see if I don't parry, I get the backup style. If I parry, I get the opening style. And then if I click that one again, I get the second one in the chain. So that saves you having multiple attacks. Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained that. Okay.
Yeah, that will make melee very nice.
Yes, it does, yeah. Because you know at least you're going to get your anytime attack. So I parried there. I do my first, which I missed anyway. Right, let's try again. Yep, there's my first style. And my second style. With one click on the bar each time. Right, so I've leveled. What level is he? He's still orange. I thought he was yellow earlier. That's bizarre. Anyway, we'll invite him to come and dance. Oh, missed. I've killed this guy already once, so I should be able to do it again. One would think. Hit my heal pot. Still not a walk in the park. Ah, a recipe for a rapier. Cloak? Do I need a cloak? I've got the lion's one on. I like as well, when you click on an item, it compares it with what you've already got on. So it'll show you where you'll gain and lose points. I don't need that one because it's got longbow on it. So that can be useful to decide which item you want to wear. So, I need to keep an eye on the time because I am at work this evening. Yeah, so he's still orange. I still swing this too quickly. Just have not got used to the pace of a two-handed weapon. Right, let's pray at my grave. If you don't claim your grave, and there's multiple graves where you've died, that's what generates the remains that I was talking about earlier. So it could be that you could come across your own remains and search them and get XP. Within our guild, we misheard somebody saying about examining remains, and we swear he said we got to finger the remains. Oh, there's whisper as well. And so that is forever now what we call it, fingering the remains. Yeah. juvenile, I know, but it's what we heard and we laughed about it, and it was forever that now. So I might end up logging back in here still. And continue this another day. There we go, look, Hibbs just captured Zigranki. Sometimes it's really back and forth. Oh, helmet, but I don't want another helmet. I want some boots, please.
Okay, that's me done for a bit. Thanks for all the info. Good luck.
You are more than welcome, and I hope to see you in game at some point. You take care, and thanks for your support. I will kill this one and then make my way back to the safe zone so that I can log out also and get myself ready for work. So, we've got a level. We've died. That wasn't so great. But next time we can maybe get another level, and then those named mobs are going to be even easier. So I'll just get my way past these two and then log out in that bit at the bottom there. Bottom of the screen, top of the screen. Still can't. Still need 10 asterite. Okay, so we log here. So, thank you for the support. Thank you, Half Day, for my new follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, Greenleaf, for your comments too. Look forward to hearing from you every day. And thank you to those that watch the replay. And I'll be on tomorrow. Same time, same place. Probably same character. And we'll see what we can get up to. So, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now. Bye!